Well, good Black Friday morning, everybody. This is the day after Thanksgiving, and this is going to be the beginning of our Christmas lights videos that we try to bring you every Christmas. And we're going to start off this weekend bringing you 3 towns of Christmas lights. Now, the first town we're in right now, and it's not nighttime yet, so there's not any lights to show you, but we're going to show you a little bit around the town. We are in Helen, Georgia. Now, Helen is located in White County, Georgia, in the northern part of the state, in the Blue Ridge Mountain area, a little bit south of Brasstown Bald, the highest point in the state. So we have been here in the past. We came 2 years ago, and then I think 3 years ago as well. So we're going to bring you some Christmas lights videos tonight. We're going to head on over. We're going to walk the streets here a little bit. Head on over to Dahlonega for the tree lighting there in Dahlonega, beautiful little town, which was the site of a gold rush. But right now we're going to walk through Helen a little bit. Now, Helen, Georgia is a little bit of an interesting town. This actually was founded in 1912. It used to be a logging community under a different name, and it was actually a town in decline. It was dying. So they decided to kind of do something to resurrect the town, so they made it a Bavarian village theme. Now, there's not like a Bavarian settlement here. There's nothing really authentic about it. It's just, it has a Bavarian theme. The buildings have that look. Right here, nestled in the mountains of northern Georgia. It's kind of a miniature Gatlinburg with a Bavarian theme to it. So we're going to show you a little bit of it. It is very scenic, very beautiful part of the state. You got Anna Ruby Falls just up the road, which is a pretty impressive waterfall. So we're going to walk the streets of Helen today and show you a little bit. Then we're going to swing over to Dahlonega, show you some Christmas lights there. And that will probably be separate videos, the lights will, but and then we're going to head back over here tonight and show you the lights here in Helen before retiring to our motel. So right now, let's walk around Helen. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. So we're going to start showing you some of the buildings and the Bavarian theme. This is Hansel and Gretel's Candy Kitchen and Chocolate Factory. Now, we've got a pretty good little walk up to get into town. That's because I'm too tight to pay for parking. So if you don't want to pay for parking, you want to park for free, you got to walk a little bit. So that's what we're doing. We need to exercise anyway after Thanksgiving meal yesterday, don't we?
Yes,
so, but you can see some of the shapes of the buildings here. A lot of motels right here in Helen. You pay premium dollar. We're staying about 45 minutes away in Clayton, Georgia. So saved quite a bit of money doing that. But there are numerous places to stay here in town. So here, if you want a pizza, this is a slice of Helen right here. Instead of a slice of heaven, that's a slice of Helen. Over there across the street, it's Dottie's Kitchen. Looks like that'd be Southern cooking, country cooking. So Dottie's Kitchen is home of the Cat Head Biscuits. That's just a Southern term for a really big fluffy biscuit. But the shrubs there are trimmed to spell out Alpine, Helen, Georgia. huddle house with a Bavarian. I bet you've never seen a huddle house look like that. We're starting to get into the edge of town now. But there's the North Georgia Mountain Coaster. Quite a line for that today. I'm glad I'm not in it. I like mountain coasters, just don't want to stand in that line today. Even the Wendy's has a pretty fancy look to it. Let's try to find me some Bavarian background music to go on this. Folks, I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, this town is beautiful at nighttime. So we did want to walk through it during the day. Again, it's a very, very smaller version of Gatlinburg with a Bavarian theme, but at nighttime they have a lot of colorful light displays here.
It's very pretty.
So we will be probably putting that in a separate video. But like I say, this was a logging community that was in decline, and they decided to do something with it, and they made a Bavarian village out of it. All right, and we're getting ready to cross this bridge here. It's very scenic, lit up at night as well. We're crossing the Chattahoochee River. And a lot more people in this part of town, obviously. What do you think of Helen?
I like it.
So we got a glass blowing shop. They got pretzels, cinnamon rolls. Another thing this area is famous for is tubing. The Chattahoochee River. There's a lot of places you can go tubing from. Down this little street over here, there's several eateries. Don't really know the name of them, but down through there, there's several eateries. Here's a sports team store. So just looking uptown here. And here we got Sasquatch. Again, Shaughnessy, really? Last time we was here 2 years ago, my back's turned for a minute. She's took up a Sasquatch.
It's a scarf.
You and him been talking ever since, ain't you?
It's a scarf.
Yeah, that Sasquatch is a big thing around here. I don't know why, but everybody seems to think he lives around here or something. That ever shirt. Yeah, 2 years ago, I turned my back for a minute. I look over here and she's all hunched up a Sasquatch.
But it's like he's got his arms, like, you know, like, here, come hug me.
Yeah, I guess. So over there we got a pepper palace. Native American jewelry.
What is that? I don't know.
Okay, we are almost at the upper end of town now. And again, at night, there's a very nice Christmas display in that little park under that gazebo up there. But again, just show you some of the Bavarian architecture here.
We got the pigeons up on that roof up there.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of pigeons congregating up here. See if we can't. Now there is a store back over in this little plaza that we really like. It's actually a Dutch store, and they had a lot of things with our last name on it, and they're Holland. We actually got us a little, what was it, a little windmill?
A little windmill with 2 little Dutch people on it.
So let me get back down the street here. Like I say, it's a very miniature, smaller version of Gatlinburg. Neat little town to walk through. So that's the Heidelberg. That's a German restaurant. And there's a going out of business sale. What is that store? The Artisan Market. They got lotions, oils, diffusers. So they are going out of business. Yes, they also got some jewelry. And here's the store I was talking about. This is the Windmill Dutch Imports, and pretty neat store. We liked our trip through there last time. And what does that mean? It's absolutely no videotaping, recording.
Where do you see that at?
Right there on the back of that stop sign. That must just be something they put on there. Oh,
I
well.
wonder if it's got something to do with like singing.
It probably does. Well, I'm recording and this is going on YouTube. So we're inside the Dutch import shop now. Really some neat stuff with a Holland Dutch theme. And there we go. That's what we bought last time we were here. I think that's the size we bought. If you want you some Dutch slippers, there you go. Some wooden shoes. I remember my mom used to have a pair of wooden shoes. It's so embarrassing. She'd wear them everywhere we went. No, she didn't wear them. I just remember them sitting around the house. I've never seen them. What happened? You didn't follow me in. I just turned around. You wasn't there.
The lady is started. She says we're a little too crowded to have that in.
They are pretty crowded. You go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
I'll stay out here with them. So yeah, last time we were able to push the stroller through there, but it's understandable today because, see, I'm fair. It's not just because they asked us not to bring a stroller in. They are pretty compacted in there today, so it's understandable. There's a lot of breakables in there. So anyway, pretty neat windmill window display there. Like I said a few minutes ago, this area of town right up here, this little, I don't know if you call it a park, a gazebo, they have some really nice Christmas displays. So when we are back tonight, we will take you up there and show you that. So this is pretty much it. So we're going to cross over, go to a few things over there. I'll show you a few more things. And all right, just for information, the elevation of Helen, Georgia is 1,447 feet. We're actually in a t-shirt shop now. Got pretty nice shirts in here, to be honest with you.
They got a lot of varieties.
They do. And some with some very pretty designs on them, like, well, I saw one in the window that was really nice. Like there with the Bavarian buildings on it, that's nice. Some nice shirts. This is, I don't even remember the name of this, it's up at the far end of town. Alright, if you're interested, that store is Tip Top Tees. I will say they have a lot of, probably the best t-shirt shop I've seen so far.
Yeah,
so if you want a Helen t-shirt, there's one or two more down here, but that's a good one there. Now, when we were here last time, we wanted to try something a little different to eat, you know, to kind of fit in with the theme of the town. And we ended up at this little village crepe house up here. So we said it day then on Black Friday 2 years ago than it is today.
It certainly was.
So, oh, it's not it. That's where you go in. No, right here it's the next one. It's kind of tight in there. We ended up sitting outside in the shade in the freezing cold. But they have a lot of, I'm going to show you their menu because I'd highly recommend this place. They got a lot of different types of crepes here. So I'm just going to go over this really quick. You can get them sweet or you can get them like Philly cheesesteak. I think I got,
I got the s'mores. I got a sweet one.
okay, yeah, down here. Here we go. I got some with cinnamon on it. Apple
I wonder
cinnamon.
if, or
Snickerdoodle, that's, yeah.
Snickerdoodle.
That's what it was. I got the Snickerdoodle crepe. And they also have a warm apple cinnamon. Really good. I would highly recommend this place. There's another Hansel and Gretel candy kitchen.
I'm gonna go in here and get
You want it back, right?
So here's another gift shop with shirts and stuff. Then Helen's Best. I remember that one. They got a lot of Sasquatch t-shirts in there, if I remember right. So that's another t-shirt shop. I didn't really show you the inside of that. I think the other one, I mean, they had a lot of shirts in there too, but I'd advise you to look at all of them if you want a shirt. But I think the other one had prettier designs. That's just me. And that one, it's got a lot of stuff in that. I'm not going to take the time. Now, with the stuff like they got here, the little like peanuts themed, things like that. Okay, so I want to ask you a question. That store there that we just came out of, it had like the little, I don't know what you even call them, the little decorations. It had the Grinch, it had the peanuts themed stuff.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of another store we've been in, but not real recently, a couple years back.
A little more hint.
Nowhere's near here. It had a lot of trinkets and it actually had a lot of clocks in it. Maybe that'll help.
In Solving, California.
Yep.
I wish I could remember the name of the place, but it was a very, very interesting.
Now that's another neat town. Is that German or is that Dutch?
I think it was Dutch.
Okay. Yeah. Now that's a big, big town.
Yeah. There was so many
This
streets.
is like I don't know how to describe it compared to that size of Solving, but
Solving had a bunch of different streets you could walk down and turn.
yeah, it was bigger than Gatlinburg.
Yeah, this is more just one main street.
But they had a really neat store out there. I wish I could remember the name of it. Something the Mole.
I was thinking something Pebbles. Is that?
I don't know. I was thinking it had something to do with a mole on it or something. But
Yeah.
anyway, that was a neat place. That's what that store reminded me of.
Yeah,
Copper
yeah.
Kettle Fudge.
Smells good.
Oh, wow. Poor little thing. Hold on, I want to get him again. He's playing not my favorite Christmas song by any stretch. Actually, probably one of my least favorite, but he actually makes it sound good.
We're usually not.
He actually sounds pretty good. I can finally see my screen again. I'm in the shade. Look at that. Go over and show him how it's done.
Yeah. I got this one.
Lucy's going to go over there and take that from him and show him how that's done.
No, we're gonna do a duet. He's gonna do one, and I'll do the
Well,
other.
somebody has to record this, so you go right ahead. I'll tell you something. I've been in places and I've heard some really bad street entertainment, but that guy was on.
Yeah, he's good.
That was good. He knew what he was doing. So far, the only public restrooms I have seen are right here by the flags. A lot of people want to know that. That's the only ones I've actually seen in town. Not saying there's not more, but that's the only ones I've seen. Now here's a place I'd be interested in trying sometime. Muller's, I mean, famous fried cheese cafe, German and Czechoslovakia cuisine. I would be interested in trying that place sometime.
Anything with cheese would be good.
Hashtag me
What do you say? Hashtag what?
No, I think they were trying to say like Merry Christmas in German. It sounded like what they were
Oh, I
saying.
thought he said hashtag.
Yeah.
Like he wanted us to. If you really want to come here and stay and try to experience the theme of the town, this is the Alpine Village Inn, and it looks like each one of the little accommodations is a little like Alpine Bavarian looking cabin or cottage, I guess you would call it. Okay, well, we hope you did enjoy this little walkthrough of Helen, Georgia, the Bavarian-themed village here in the North Georgia mountains. Like I say, we are going to be coming back tonight. The Christmas lights here in Helen are really good. They have been the other two times we've been here, and we saw a lot of the displays today, so we do want to show you that tonight. Right now, we're heading over to Dahlonega. We're going to walk around town. We're going to eat lunch at one of our favorite places. We're going to be having lunch at the Smith House. We're going to walk around Dahlonega, Georgia, which was the site of a famous gold rush. In fact, the gold dome at the Georgia State Capitol in Atlanta is made partially out of some of the gold from the Dahlonega gold rush. So anyway, just a neat little fun fact there. But anyway, hope you enjoyed walking around Helen. We're going to come back at night and show it to you then, but we thought you'd enjoy seeing it in the daytime too. So if you like this video, like and subscribe.
And find and follow us on Facebook.
All right, have a blessed day.